Okay guys, so in this video we're going to be looking at the CAE listening part 2. We're going to learn the format of that part and learn a technique for that part. At the end I'm going to give you a writing question to do based on the information we learnt. And remember, this video series, some of the videos I'm removing a few days after I publish them, and I'm restricting them for members of my website only. So if you want to make sure you watch all the videos, then you can either access them all in my audiobook, which is free on Audible at the moment for a certain period of days. Or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, press the bell notification, and then you'll be notified every time I make a new video, and you can watch it really soon after it's published. Do you have your pen or pencil ready, or your computer open, and are you ready to write down the dictation? Okay, great. Then let's begin. Format. In part 2 of the listening paper, you listen to one recording of one person talking. There is a passage to read. With some gaps to fill. You won't need to write more than 3 words in the gap. This part tests your ability to locate specific information. I recommend searching the internet for some skimming and scanning reading techniques before the exam. Technique 1. At the beginning. You have 45 seconds to look at the passage before the track begins. Spend a few seconds skimming the passage to get an overall understanding of the topic. Then, write down the type of words you need to listen for based on your knowledge of word families and sentence structures. Study these before the exam. If you think you know the exact words to put in the gap, write these next to the gap as well. Two, write something. The first time you listen. The words surrounding the gap in the reading passage might not be exactly the same as what you hear, but to get full marks, you should try to fill the gap with exactly the same words you hear. Watch out for expressions, collocations, phrasal verbs, etc. Use your knowledge of word families, and sentence structures. To check what you have written is the correct type of word for the gap. Three, confirm your answers and make sure the overall meaning of your answers is accurate. The second time the recording is played. Four, mind your spelling. Did you remember to add an S to the end of third person verbs? This is a very common mistake. With Latin language-based learners. Question. Report. You've just read about the format and best technique to use in part 2 of the CAE listening paper. An examination body would like you to give an analysis of this part of the exam. Your report should include what you think about this part of the exam. How could this part of the exam be improved? How could the technique to use in this part of the exam be improved? Write your report in 220 to 260 words in an appropriate style. That is the end of the dictation. Okay, so you should try to write an answer to that report question that you just wrote down, and if you want to, you can send it to me at studentlanguages.com. Just look around for the writing correction service. And don't forget to check the links below for the audiobook where you can get all of these dictation videos and more immediately, and you can even get it for free depending on where you are, I think.